Hi guys, back at the house in Rudheath, Northwich. This is the small 2-bed house. We're about 4 weeks into the renovation, so I thought I'd give you a quick tour, show you where we're up to, let you know what we've found and what we've had to do. We're currently in the lounge. Now, the whole house, whole downstairs has been incredibly damp. To be honest, most of the house has been incredibly damp, strangely, and I've been racking my brain for a while to try and work out how it's gotten so damp and how the damp's gotten so high. I still really haven't worked out, but what we're going to do is we've taken all the plaster off, obviously. We're going to leave it for a good few weeks now, let it dry out, hopefully it will, and we can just keep an eye on it, and then we'll work out a way of getting plaster back onto the walls that isn't going to cause the damp to come back through again. That's our main issue. So yeah, we'll let it dry out and then work out a way of putting it back together without causing the same issues. What we have done in here is we've replaced this front window. It was single glazed originally, so we've got a nice UPVC double glaze window in there. Hopefully that will help with the damp as well, because every morning I come in and that would just be, you couldn't see out of it because there's that much condensation on it. So hopefully that will help. We've opened up this fireplace. Again, these fireplaces, they get full of rubble, full of soot, and they just attract the damp. They pull it up from the ground and make all the walls damp. So we've opened that up. I've concreted the base, and you can see there's a nice slate half there to go in when it's finally done and dry. Whole house has been rewired. Electricians have been in and they're finished rewiring it now. So it is pretty much ready just to be boarded and put back together. Under the stairs here, this again, it was really damp. It was blocked off originally. Why they blocked it off, I don't know, but obviously it meant nothing under there could breathe. So we ended up with rotten stairs, and now we've opened it all up. What I'll probably do is put a door on it, make it a little cupboard, and yeah, hopefully we shouldn't get any more issues there. What you call probably the dining room, again, it's just been taken back to bare brick. We've opened up that, again it's full of rubble, really damp, put a new lintel in just to just help it. You can see the cracks there. The original lintel wasn't doing its job properly. And then we've moved this doorway. You can see it was over to the left there. Now we've moved it and centralised it with the kitchen. The idea with that is that we can get units now on both sides of this kitchen. So we can get a run of units along that side and a run of units along this side as well. Makes it more of a galley kitchen. It opens it up, and we've taken that wall out. There was a bit of a wall there. It was a bit unnecessary. The boiler was originally here, but we're going to move it over onto this wall and vent it straight out the side instead of going through the roof like this one, because all that happens when you put them through the roof is they just leak water through and get damp. They're not ideal. So yeah, taking the ceiling off here as well. Hopefully we'll insulate that, board it again. We are doing the roof externally next week, so that should now be watertight, because I think you can see by the staining it has been leaking quite a bit. And then through into what was a bathroom, it's now just going to be a downstairs toilet, and we'll get a little utility area in there. So in terms of layout of the house, it's pretty good. You've got these 2 rooms, you've got a kitchen and utility and downstairs toilet, which is pretty much everything you need for a house, especially this size. Big issue we did find with this house is because of the damp, all the wood basically in the house was just rotten. All the door frames, a few of the lintels, it was just a bit of a nightmare. So anything wood we've had to rip out. Mainly the stairs here as well. Bottom 2 treads were completely rotten, so rip them out, replace them, and hopefully they should last us a bit longer. Another issue we had upstairs was woodworm. We found woodworm in a lot of the lintels. A lot of the skirting boards had it as well, so we've replaced this lintel with the concrete one, and obviously the skirting boards, they've all gone now. This was originally boxed in, and they boxed it a stairwell, so we've opened that up, and the idea is that, you know, once you've painted that, it's no longer purple now, you can see, and it's already lighter, so open it up, it'll be painted a lot lighter when it's plastered, and hopefully make it look a bit nicer. Into the master bedroom. Changed here, we've got a new window again, changed the old single glazed. We've moved the loft hatch, so the new loft hatch will go over there. Originally was in where that cupboard was, or where the ensuite now will be, so it's not ideal, so we take it out of there and moved it here. Again, most of the plaster's been taken off. Opened the chimneys, got all the rubble and soot out. It's all been rewired, and yeah, reboarded the ceiling, so just the walls to board in here and plaster it, and you know, we're not far off. Now this is going to be the ensuite. So you'll walk in, there'll be a toilet right in front of you here. We'll get a shower in there, and then a sink just on the right as you walk in. So a good sized room with a ensuite to match. So yeah, that's be a nice room. And then into the second bedroom. Again, most of the plaster's come off, and what we've done is just put that stud wall up along there. Still gives us a good size double room. We've opened up the chimney, taken all the rubble and soot out, and yeah, hopefully that can now breathe. And then this ensuite, we'll have shower over this side. We've put an electric shower in here, mainly because we don't want too many showers and appliances pulling off the hot water. So by putting an electric shower in, it only just pulls off the cold water. And should the boiler ever fail, then you know at least the house has still got some hot water and people can still have a shower. And we'll have a toilet over on this side, sink right in front of you. And we'll try and squeeze a towel radiator either side of that toilet as well, just to obviously get a bit more warmth. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. We've got, like I said, the outside roof to do next week. Once that's done, hopefully the house should then be watertight and we can start really putting it back together then. So I'll do a video when we're all finished, and hopefully it'll look a lot different. See you then.